Alright, what's up guys? We're back with the KC Edison locals at the Geekery. This is our March 22nd local, round 3 of the tournament. We have Tom on the left playing Hero Frogs with Plasma, and Ramon is back on the right with his X-Sabers. Looks like Ramon won the die roll, so he's going to be going first. All monsters in his hand. So he's just going to set one pass. Gonna get a normal swap, send Treeborn, attack into the set. It's a giant rat, so Tom's gonna take 450. He's just gonna set a back row, get out the calculator. And then pass. Ramon's gonna set a monster and a back row and pass. An end phase water art. So gonna hit the rescue cat. There's 2 full helms and a Ryko in his hand. Standby phase, get the Treeborn. Gonna normal sub. Tribute the Treeborn. Is going to go through the Froggy combo. Summon, swap, send, sub. Gonna bounce the swap and then special it by pitching Treeborn. Gonna tribute the swap and bring out another frog. Gonna go for the Unifrog. Extra normal the dupe in his hand. And tribute sub for a dupe frog. Gonna attack for 400 with Unifrog and pop the bottomless. Sets a back row and passes. Ramon's gonna set a monster and read Dupe Frog. And then pass turn. Unifrog's gonna poke for 400. Gonna activate Heavy Storm, chain Water Art. Puts the Arabellum in the graveyard, so he's got 2 Full Helm Knights in hand. Ryko's gonna pop and mill True Nade, Book of Moon, and Cold Wave. Gonna normal summon the Full Helm Knight. Flip summon the Emmer's Blade. Put the rat in attack mode. Thinking if he wants Dupe Frog to get a search or not. So debating on what to synchro. Gonna make a 6. Makes Brio. Pitches Full Helm to bounce the dupe. Gonna attack for 200. 14. and 23. And then pass it over. Standby phase, get the Treeborn. Going to brain control the Brio. Attack over the Raikou for 21. And then use Brio's effect to target itself. Pitching Dandelion though, so he's going to get 2 tokens. And then set a monster and pass. Ramon's just going to run over a token. Tom's going to draw a pass. Ramon kill another token. Tom passes again. Gonna kill the Treeborn and set a monster. Standby phase, grab the Treeborn. There's a dead Miracle in Tom's hand, but if he gets a hero, then Ab-Zero can make an appearance. Gonna summon swap and attack the Sangan. Sangan is going to grab a Full Helm Knight. Swap Frog bounce the Treeborn to play around Full Helm Knight's effect. A little bit of a think. Gonna mind control the set monster. It is a set dupe frog. Going to normal summon the Full Helm Knight and make a 7. So he's going to go for Herbellum, which will hit over the Swap Frog for 12 and send a card back to the top of the deck. He's going to set a back row and pass. Standby phase, grab the Treeborn. Switch the dupe to defense mode. 1-for-1 pitch Treeborn. He's got Substitute still in deck, so he'll have a soft lock. Tried to tribute Treeborn, but he had no more frogs. So he's just going to end with a soft lock. Ramon flips Gotham's Emergency Call. He's going to summon Full Helm Knight and Immer's Blade. Special summon Fall Troll. Going to synchro for 6. Make Brio. Brio's going to pitch, target the sub. Fall Troll, summon back Full Helm Knight. And this is looking like it's a game shot without Battle Fader. Loop Frog and search. Full Helm will get his effect. And then, yeah, that's just going to be game. So Ramon takes game 1. We'll see if Tom can pull off the reverse 2-0 or if Ramon will move on 3-0 in this tournament. Game 2. Tom is going to be on the play. So let's see how he can start it. Gonna normal swap and send a Treeborn and bounce this Swap Frog. And then set a back row and pass. Ramon's gonna Gold Sark. I think in this deck you typically go for a Fall Troll, but I also don't play X-Sabers, so I don't know. Yep, he's gonna go for the Fall Troll. Then he's going to set a monster and pass. Have an end phase Scapegoat from Tom. Gonna bring back the Treeborn. Sack for Caius. Banishes a hamster. And then attacks for 24. Sets a back row and passes. A T set from Ramon. Has another Caius. Banishes an Emmer's Blade. Attacks for 24 again. So it's already 8k to 32. Ramon gets the Fall Troll, but he has the Dust Shoot. The hand is Fall Troll, Book of Moon, Brain Control, Rekigura, and a Full Helm Knight. So Full Helm is going to get put back in the deck. So it's not looking that good for Ramon. No tuner access and no monsters in the graveyard to use for Rekigura's effect. So he's just going to set 2 and pass. Tom has the Heavy Storm. Gonna use Kai's to attack the Rekigura and pass. Set 2 from Ramon. 24 with Caius. So Ramon can no longer use that Brain Control. Gonna set a monster and pass. Caius is gonna attack the Giant Rat. We'll see what he summons with that. Brings out an Emmer's Blade, or thinks about bringing out an Emmer's Blade. Brings out Cat instead. Use Cat's effect to summon out 2 Airbellums. Special summons the Fall Troll. Uses Fall Troll's effect to get Rekigura. Synchros for 4. Makes the Armory Arm. thinking here. Gonna equip the armory arm to the Airbellum and attack over the Caius for 26 total. And Faltrol will kill a token. And then sets a back row, and in the end phase, the Airbellum will die. Tom's gonna special the Treeborn. Pitch Ocean to summon Swap. That's gonna get Saber Hold. Brain Control on the Faltrol. That's gonna get Solemned. So it's 46 to 400. Miracle Fusion comes down, and that's going to be game 2. So we're going into game 3. Let's see who takes this match and moves on 3-0. Game 3, Ramon's going to be starting it off. Going to be a T-set and a pass over to Tom. See a Swap Frog and a Mirror Force in Tom's hand. He's going to Soul Exchange the Sangan for Vanity's Fiend, which kind of shuts down Ramon's entire deck, so we'll see how he outs this. But Sangan search the Summoner Monk. End phase compulse the Vanity's Fiend. And then has the MST for the Mirror Force. Summoner Monk pitch Trunade for 2 Airbellums. Well, Cat for 2 Airbellums. $16 from 1 Airbellum hits Brain Control, and then 16 with the other hits Vanity's Fiend. So very good hits for Ramon, and a very fortunate out to that board that Tom had. Gonna make Arcanite. Makes Herbellum instead. Sets 1, and then the Airbellum dies in the end phase. That swap's gonna get Saber Hold. So Tom's just gonna pass. Airbellum hit for 16. Discards a Death Frog, and then Herbellum for 22. Tom's gonna set 1 and pass. Got a special summon Faltrol. Faltrol grab Airbellum. Kills the Treeborn, and then that's game 3. So Ramon's moving on 3-0 in this tournament with his X-Sabers.